Now, after the Ram-Rahim analogy, Manirul Islam stokes a row yet again in a direct threat of violence. He has now said, "We will search EC from Patal and teach them a lesson. They are playing with people's life. We will require Lathi." Now, this is what he's saying. Remember, there was this entire analogy that had drawn a lot of ruckus and furor. This Ram-Rahim analogy that we're talking about here. Another threat of violence that's come out. Listen to this first.
এই ঝান্ডা কমছি ঝান্ডা চলবে না লাঠিতে ভাঙতে হবে লাঠিতে ও কোমরকে ঢিলা করে দিতে হবে নির্বাচন কমিশনে মানুষকে নিয়ে ছেলাকেলামো করছো আর তুমি নিরাপত্তা নিয়ে ঘেরাটোপের মধ্যে আছো না তুমি আকাশে আছো পাতাল থেকে ছেঁচড়ে বের করব।
For more on this, we have Kamalika live with us. Kamalika, good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. What can you tell us?
See, this is again another very, the comment that has been made by Manirul Islam is itself shows that what type of attitude he is having on the Election Commission. The fact is they have every right to criticize the Election Commission, but the language in which Manirul Islam has used, the language which he used is kamar tod denge, kamar dhila kar denge. This type of language is definitely inciting, and this type of, we know that what type of incidents are happening in Bengal. We know that with this SIR hearing, there has been vandalization in Farakka, where none other than Manirul himself incited the crowd, which was quite evident from his reactions that day, and where he said there is a difference between Ram and Rahim. Not only that, apart from this, we have seen what has happened in Chakulia. We have seen that in the name of migrant laborers, torture, what has happened in Beldanga. So this type of, if the leader comes up with such type of statements, then what that's what is happening on ground, that people, they are vandalizing the SIR hearing and these places. So this is very concerning.
Absolutely, Kamalika. In fact, we saw how last time when he did draw that analogy and when he did incite the crowd, we saw the result of that in Murshidabad as well, and the kind of chaos that ensued. This time with these sort of comments, what do you think is going to be the reaction? Because it certainly does call for a need to be on alert at all times.
Yes, definitely, and that is what is concerning. If this type of leaders, they incite people like this, and we know on ground there have already been certain instances, and not even that, in his statement he is saying that wherever election commission is, Patal mein bhi rahega, so they will take election commission from there. These are certain very inciting statements. There might be differences of opinion. They 100% can oppose the election commission, but then there is a way. And there is a way of protest. What type of language is this? That is something which is questionable.
Absolutely, Kamalika. Essentially, what we're seeing play out is complete sort of negligence for the consequences that this could lead to as well. And with these sort of comments, of course, tensions remain high going forward. What are we likely to see?
See, definitely, this type of, we'll have to see what type of reaction Trinamool Congress gives and how this matter is taken up by BJP. But the point is, this is something which may incite people on ground. That is what is the concerning area. And Manirul seems to be not bothered about all these things. Because last time when I spoke to Manirul, he said that there is a difference between Ram and Rahim, and he does not have any other way but to do all this, make such comments, and he does not believe that he is anyway guilty. So naturally, and then we have not seen any steps taken by Trinamool Congress also. So he has got this audacity of giving such a controversial remarks.
Well, clearly, of course, we're seeing that play out, seeing how he continues to make such sort of insightful statements. In earlier, what we saw happen in Murshidabad, we'd also seen how the BJP had hit out, they'd attacked Mamta Banerjee as well for inciting her party cadre across the state to commit riots and violence. Of course, there is a situation of complete volatility at this point. Kamalika?
Something which is concerning, because it's a very sensitive situation. SIR hearing is going on. We know that more than 50 lakh hearing is still pending. And in such a situation, the Supreme Court has also given the order to the DG of the state to ensure law and order while such hearings are taking place. Such a situation, when the representative of the political party, of the ruling political party, they are not even bothered and they are giving such an irrational and irresponsible statements, this something leads a very big question.
Absolutely, Kamalika. Thank you so much for bringing us the latest on this. Of course, we'll continue to keep a track on all developments there.